Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today is part 2 of our look at Cantera Negra Cafe. You guys know how we do it. Usually if we review a liquor of any kind, the first episode we always taste it first. You know, maybe we even read some literature on the bottle, talk about a brief history of it if we know the information. And then the second episode we always try to make our own unique cocktail based off of that liquor. So, what you got in store? I had some ideas, and we're gonna see those ideas come to fruition, and maybe they'll be the greatest thing ever, and maybe they won't.
Okay.
But this is why we always do this, for experimentation purposes. I wanted to bring out the best with this Cantera Negra, but I also wanted to add a twist of my own. Whenever you see cocktails revolving around coffee liqueur, they follow similar notes, and with what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna go a little bit in that direction, but then kind of swerve away from it.
Okay.
I want you guys to also keep in mind that I am basing what I'm making off of. I started with the White Russian as a base.
Okay.
And then it went in a different direction. And I'm probably gonna do something with some ingredients that I'm not supposed to. I'm not really sure. But I mean, you guys in the comments will tell me if I do anything wrong. Hopefully. And maybe the drink will tell me if I did anything wrong, if it doesn't, taste
good.
right.
Okay.
So
I'm a little scared, but let's go.
Just to let you guys know, this is gonna be almost nothing but liquor. So
We wouldn't be called Drink Tales if we didn't use alcohol.
strap your asses in. We're gonna start with, surprisingly, our base, which is gonna be Mezcal. When I first tasted this, I was thinking, because there was that spicy tequila-ish note, I wanted to kind of bring that out, but I also wanted to add a smoky flavor to this. So I went with Mezcal. Of course, you're free to use whatever you like as in regards to Mezcal. I am using Bonhez because I like it.
I think we only drink Bonhez when it comes to Mezcal. I mean, we're open to other flavors, but Bonhez has always been
Exactly. I don't know
good
what the
to
bartender uses for Mezcal when I ask for drinks.
But at my house, we use Bonhez.
1.5 ounces. I was gonna go with 2 ounces, but then I was like, everything else is technically liquor. So here's where we get silly. Now we're gonna add, well, not really silly because
You said we were gonna do this.
yeah. Now we're gonna add our Cantera Negra. We're gonna do 1 ounce.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get silly, because I also wanted to do, because the inspiration I'm thinking about, this is a coffee drink, this is a fall drink as well, it's Halloween, so we're gonna bust out the Hoodoo.
Okay.
Chicory goes well with coffee, to the point where it's even a replacement for coffee.
Really?
In Louisiana, in New Orleans.
Oh, they don't drink coffee, they drink chicory?
Chicory is the coffee. But, you can add chicory to your coffee, or you can do a chicory coffee.
They do have very similar notes.
And we're going to add 1 ounce of this as well. Okay. Now we're gonna add a half ounce of Benedictine.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to pull the anise flavors
Mm-hmm.
from our mixture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, now here's where you guys are probably thinking, what are you doing? We're gonna do an ounce of heavy cream.
So before you open that, I'm wondering, because it's a coffee liqueur, because it's a coffee type of drink, wouldn't you add the cream after you've made the drink?
So when you make a White Russian, you add that stuff in there and you stir it.
Okay.
You add it to the glass and stir it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I was thinking to myself, I may fuck this up. Because I intend to shake this with ice.
I see. James Bonding it. I got you.
And you know, there are certain things you shake when you're making cocktails, and there are certain things you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Time out. We're gonna rant for a minute.
Okay.
This is old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put a
Like a
top
thing,
on
a
your
top you
a screw top on your carton if you're gonna put stuff in your carton, because like.
But at the same time, it's such a small carton that they probably figure, why waste the refill?
Yeah, but also convenience is, you know, number one as far as customers are concerned.
I get that, but like most of the time, you're probably gonna finish that whole box.
Yeah, but the first thing I said was right, so we're gonna stick with it.
Like I get you if the box was this big, but it's less than school milk box.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do an ounce of this heavy cream. And I think I may have regretted this.
Why? Is it out of date or something?
No, it's not. It's just that I'm looking at it and I'm like, we're gonna try shake this just to be on the safe side. That's why I'm like, because whenever you do like a cocktail with egg in it, you try shake it first, then you put ice in it and shake it. And I'm wondering,
maybe just dry shake it.
yeah, but then it doesn't get cold.
Does every cocktail have to be cold?
Yes, unless it's a hot cocktail, like a hot toddy or whatever.
Can't just have a room temperature cocktail?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, why? What's the scientific reason for that?
The scientific reason is that's stupid and nobody likes that.
I mean, technically, if you drink a drink, neat, no ice, or take a shot of something.
Yeah, but like there are like 15 things in there. You're gonna, like in this one, you're gonna want this to be cold.
Okay.
Like this, trust me, okay?
You yourself aren't even sure this is gonna work.
Here we go. Okay, excellent.
Looks good so far.
Smells good so far. Okay, now let's cautiously add some ice.
Not gonna lie, I'm afraid.
You should be. Fear is the motivator of courage. Unless you're in Star Wars and fear leads in the dark side or whatever.
How does it go? Fear leads to, like, something leads to something, something leads to something. How did Yoda say it?
I don't care. enough for 2 glasses. I brought 2 glasses now. Okay. So we can share the pain together. Or the pleasure. It's the cliche thing to do. We're gonna top with some nutmeg. Interesting. Of course, for the experts out there, you have an actual nutmeg and you grind it over there. Right. But for a plebe like me, you ground nutmeg. And there you go. Alright. I hope you didn't kill us. That's what I wanted. Ooh. That's what I wanted. Success. You taste the coffee. You get the smoke. You know what I was afraid of? I was afraid either the coffee or the mezcal would drown out everything else. That's really good. Oh, wow. That's really good. Oh, wow. You get... Follow me on this. This is gonna sound weird, but just get on this boat with me because we don't do trains. Just get on this boat with me. There's a cigar taste in the back of your tongue from the smokiness of the mezcal and the coffee. What you're saying, this is a good cigar smoking. If you're, yeah. I see what you're saying. Look at you acting scared. I wasn't acting. I was really scared. And you know what I would also do? And the nutmeg does just enough to compound those tastes. And you get those sweet, chocolatey, caramel, coffee notes from the Benedictine and the Hoodoo. You know what I would also do as an alternative to nutmeg? Maybe some pumpkin spice. Not to change it, I would say, but then at the same time, because one of the benefits. I see where you're going with that, and this is why, because to me the true benefit of the nutmeg is the smell you get when you drink it. When you put your nose up to it, you smell the nutmeg first before you taste everything else. Imagine that with any kind of similar topping, like a pumpkin spice mix. Yeah, a pumpkin spice, a nutmeg. I bet this would be the bomb with allspice instead of the nutmeg, or Chinese spice. Like, it's more or less a dealer's choice. Yeah. I see what you mean. That is really good. What are we calling this?
Well,
Because I have one idea, but you're probably gonna knock it down.
is it Halloween thing?
Yes.
Throw it out there.
The jittery skeleton.
No. What about so I'm thinking along the line. I'm trying to figure out a name for this phenomenon. So follow me on this boat again, because once again we don't do trains. That supernatural smoke or mist associated with the Underworld cocktail.
The Underworld cocktail? Sure.
Underworld cocktail.
I think jittery skeleton was good. But...
No. The Underworld cocktail.
Okay. And not Underworld like that movie.
Yeah, like those, yeah.
Although when I make the thumbnail, I'm gonna throw her in there.
We are not associated with that.
Get ready, Mila Jovovich. You're gonna.
No, that was do not.
That's not Mila Jovovich.
No, that's
who's in Underworld?
Kate
Beckinsale.
Like, do not give Mila Djokovic that much credit.
I give. I want to say something, but I'm gonna
because I'll put those Underworld movies over the Resident Evil movies any day.
Although the new Resident Evil movie,
the new one, keep going. That new one, y'all are on the right track.
Yeah, that new
but
Resident
the other Resident Evil movies, throw those away and then set the garbage can on fire. And then call the police and arrest yourself for even owning those movies.
But yeah, Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City looks like it's gonna be great. We should do a drink on that. That should be the next episode. We already did a Resident Evil drink though, because we made one about the tall lady.
Yeah, and actually that one was better than I thought it was gonna be, because I based it off of a white lady.
Alcohol. the drink, not the game. We haven't played the game.
I haven't played that game, and honestly, I think you guys take your fetishes too far. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her being tall. There's nothing wrong with her being... You know what? I ain't even going. Yeah. The tall thing wasn't the problem. It's the fact that she looked like she was on meth. I mean, if we're just gonna stop the episode for me to go on another rant, that was my problem with that, guys. It wasn't that she was tall. It was that she looked like she was on meth, with her skin peeling and stuff like that. And I'm like, is this where we are with our with our fantasies? Anyway, I thought it was appropriate because we're close. It's October. This was a Halloween themed cocktail. There will be more to come.
Well, if we don't do another Resident Evil cocktail, is it Jason that's got a movie coming
Halloween
out?
Killing.
Halloween Killing.
They all, honestly, if you're not Freddy Krueger or Chucky, all of the rest of those monster movies just run together to me. Because what is the difference between Jason and Michael Myers? What is the actual difference between Jason and Michael Myers and Leatherface?
Oh, yeah, I do get those confused. Freddy Krueger is unique because he has a specific thing. He goes in your dreams.
Exactly.
And Chucky is
a living doll that should not exist. Burn that.
He's got a TV show coming out too. Should we do a Chucky drink and put it in a little tiny shot glass?
No, because I don't want to dignify that with an episode, because that should also die in hell too.
Okay. Well, we will be doing some Halloween stuff. I just don't know what we're going to base it off of. But until then, to kick off October, we have The Underworld cocktail.
We're 12 days in, but whatever.
I mean,
We're
fine.
not even 12. Like,
to kick off horror, our drink tales of horror. Maybe we'll tint this episode in red. Maybe not. We're not gonna do that. But yeah,
yeah,
well, this was good. Another stellar.
You are special.
like I was saying before.
And loyal.
Like I was saying before. This is
This made a great drink.
This is something you can sip on all fall and winter and not be disappointed. And if you're creative enough, you can come up with a lot of different cocktails with this. Shout out and congrats to Cantera Negra. Although they probably don't need congratulations
because they got all those awards.
Yeah, they've got like 4 awards on this thing alone from 2017.
So like, drink this, but also maybe try their tequilas.
Yeah.
But yes, try their tequilas.
But that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Twitter, and check us out on Facebook.
If there's a spirit, liqueur, wine, beer, yeah, we'll do beer this time around. A snack, a brunch, a recipe.
Seafood.
Yeah, seafood.
You know what we don't mention on here? If you know a good hamburger.
Yeah.
A good hamburger.
So, at the risk of going on a third rant.
Oh my god. No.
But yeah, tell us, yeah, hamburger too, like meat products like that, like steaks and stuff like that. Let us know about it. Hit us up in our DMs.
Also, locations. If you know any breweries, distilleries, bars, speakeasies, bistros, anything like that. Events, festivals, things of that nature. Oh, you know what? Specifically
in Vegas.
Yes. We will be in Vegas at the start of November. Of the first weekend of November, we will be in Vegas. So, any Vegas watchers out there, any Vegas followers out there, if there are any places we need to hit up, food or alcohol wise, please let us know.
Specifically on the Strip.
Exactly, because we're gonna be specifically on the Strip. Bartenders, if you're on the Strip in Vegas and you watch and you're a follower, we want to see your best work. We want to see what you can do. Please hit us up and let us know before we get out there. We'll
be there November 4th through the 7th.
Right. That'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Until next time, everybody. Peace.